On the banks of the River Thames stands a fortress, the Tower of London. Its imposing walls have witnessed coronations, imprisonments, and executions. For almost 1,000 years, it has stood as a symbol of power and mystery. Are you brave enough to step inside? Our journey begins now. Our story starts in 1066. William the Conqueror, fresh from his victory at the Battle of Hastings, decided England needed a statement. Thus began the construction of the Tower of London, a fortress designed to instill awe and fear. Over the centuries, it would evolve. From royal residence to notorious prison, the Tower of London has played many roles, each one leaving its mark on the stone and in the annals of history. Join us as we delve into the tower's captivating past. William the Conqueror, a man of ambition and ruthlessness, understood the importance of a strong seat of power. London, a bustling center of commerce even then, needed a symbol of Norman authority. The tower, strategically placed on the banks of the Thames, would serve as a constant reminder of his victory. He envisioned a fortress unlike any other, one that would project strength and dominance, a structure that would deter rebellion and secure his hold on the newly conquered nation. He demanded stone, a material that spoke of permanence and power. The Tower of London, from its very conception, was more than just a fortress. It was a statement. The Normans, masters of military engineering, brought their expertise to bear on the tower's construction. They chose a site already fortified by the Romans centuries earlier, adding to its strategic value. The tower's initial design followed the classic Motte and Bailey form. A high mound of earth, the Motte provided a commanding view of the surrounding area. Upon it stood a wooden keep, the initial heart of the fortress. The tower's location on the Thames provided an additional layer of security. It allowed for supplies to be brought in by water, even during a siege. The tower, even in its early form, was a formidable stronghold. At the heart of William's fortress rose a structure destined to become an icon, the White Tower. This massive keep, built from the distinctive Caen stone, would be the tower's most enduring symbol. Its construction was a feat of engineering, a testament to Norman ambition. Within the White Tower's thick walls, William envisioned not just a military stronghold, but also royal apartments. The White Tower, with its commanding height and robust construction, came to symbolize the Tower of London itself. Over the centuries, it would witness countless events that shaped England's destiny. Its white stone, though weathered by time, still stands as a reminder of William the Conqueror's vision. While its imposing walls spoke of strength and defense, the Tower of London was far from just a grim fortress. For England's monarchs, it served as a luxurious residence, a place of ceremony and celebration. Within the tower's walls, kings and queens held court, entertained dignitaries, and celebrated momentous occasions. The White Tower, with its spacious apartments, provided comfortable and secure lodgings fit for royalty. The Tower of London, in its early centuries, was a place where power and luxury intertwined. As London grew in importance, so too did the tower's role as a vital defensive stronghold. Its location on the Thames, commanding the city's river approaches, made it a crucial part of England's defenses. Its walls were strengthened and heightened, its garrison expanded with seasoned soldiers. Arrow slits and gun loops offered defensive positions for archers and musketeers. The tower was prepared for any challenge, ready to repel any attack. During times of unrest or rebellion, Londoners looked to the tower with a mixture of fear and reassurance. It stood as a symbol of royal authority, a bastion against those who would threaten the crown. As the tower's reputation as a place of power grew, so too did its darker side. The fortress that once housed royalty and defended the realm gradually transformed into a place of confinement and fear. Within its walls, dungeons and cells were constructed to hold those who had fallen foul of the crown. Those accused of treason, from commoners to nobles, found themselves imprisoned within the tower's unforgiving embrace. The Tower Green, once a place of recreation for royalty, became a place of execution. The tower's grim history, etched in blood and stone, would forever be intertwined with its legacy. Deep within the Tower of London, past fortified walls and watchful guards, lies a treasure trove unlike any other. A collection of glittering jewels, their brilliance unmatched, their history interwoven with the story of England itself. These are the crown jewels, a dazzling symbol of the monarchy, and a testament to centuries of craftsmanship and artistry. The imperial state crown, perhaps the most iconic piece in the collection, is a masterpiece of gold, silver, and precious stones. Each jewel in the collection tells a story. Together, they form a dazzling tapestry of historical events and royal lineage, a glittering chronicle of England's past. They are not merely jewels, but emblems of authority, faith, and the enduring legacy of the British monarchy. The crown jewels are much more than just glittering trinkets. They are potent symbols of the monarchy, representing the history, tradition, and authority of the crown. For centuries, they have played a central role in coronations, state ceremonies, and other events of national significance. Each jewel carries its own unique history and legend. The jewels are a tangible link to England's past, a reminder of the monarchs who wore them and the events they witnessed. Today, millions of visitors from around the world flock to the Tower of London each year to catch a glimpse of these dazzling treasures. Their brilliance continues to captivate and inspire, offering a glimpse into a world of royalty, power, and the enduring allure of precious stones. Protecting these priceless treasures is a responsibility not taken lightly. The yeoman warders, also known as beefeaters, have been guarding the Tower of London and its precious contents for centuries. Their distinctive red and black uniforms and tall bearskin hats make them one of the most recognizable symbols of the tower. The crown jewels are housed in a state-of-the-art vault within the jewel house, protected by multiple layers of security. The yeoman warders, with their long history and intimate knowledge of the tower, play a vital role in ensuring the safety of the jewels. Their dedication to their duty is unwavering, a testament to the importance placed on safeguarding these national treasures for generations to come. As centuries passed, the tower's reputation as a place of power took on a darker hue. The same walls that housed kings and queens also confined those who dared to defy them. Whispers of imprisonment, torture, and execution seeped into the tower's very stones. What began as a few cells within the fortress gradually expanded into a network of dungeons and holding cells. The tower became a place where enemies of the crown, both real and imagined, were sent to face an uncertain fate. Some prisoners were high-ranking nobles accused of treason or plotting against the monarch. Others were commoners caught up in the tides of political intrigue or religious persecution. The tower, once a symbol of strength, now cast a long shadow of fear across the land. Among the many souls imprisoned within the tower's walls, one name resonates with particular tragedy and intrigue: Anne Boleyn. Her story, a whirlwind of love, power, and betrayal, is forever entwined with the tower's history. Anne, accused of adultery and treason, was imprisoned in 1536. The charges, believed to be fabricated, paved the way for Henry's marriage to Jane Seymour. On May 17, 1536, Anne Boleyn was led to the scaffold on Tower Green. Her execution sent shockwaves through the court, a stark reminder of the ruthlessness of King Henry VIII. The tower's dark history as a place of imprisonment and execution left an indelible mark on its legacy. Even as it continued to evolve, serving as a royal mint, an armory, and a repository for royal treasures, the stories of those who suffered within its walls continued to echo through the ages. Today, the Tower of London stands as a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year. But beneath the surface of its grandeur and historical significance lies a current of somber reflection. The tower's walls, once silent witnesses to unspeakable acts, now whisper these stories to those who listen. As visitors wander through the tower's grounds, they cannot help but feel the weight of its history. The Tower of London, steeped in history and soaked in the blood of kings and queens, holds more than just stories within its walls. It holds secrets that whisper on the wind, that chill the air, that make themselves known when the sun dips below the horizon and shadows lengthen. For centuries, whispers of restless spirits have circulated, tales told by guards and prisoners, by visitors and residents, all claiming to have encountered something beyond explanation within the tower's ancient walls. Are these simply stories, spun to entertain and frighten? Or is there something more to the whispers that drift through the tower's chambers and courtyards? Of all the spirits said to haunt the tower, none is more famous than Anne Boleyn. Accused, condemned, and executed, Anne is said to have never truly left the tower. Her ghost appears on the anniversary of her execution, May 19th. Witnesses claim to see her gliding across the Tower Green, head tucked beneath her arm. Today, the Tower of London welcomes you. Step through its gates and you step back in time. The centuries melt away, replaced by the clatter of swords. Marvel at the crown jewels, their brilliance undimmed by time. Hear tales of intrigue and bravery from the yeoman warders, all played out against the backdrop of this magnificent fortress. The Tower of London is not just a museum, it's an experience. As you stand on the tower's ancient walls, the city of London sprawls before you. Modern skyscrapers rise in the distance, a testament to the passage of time. And yet the tower remains, a steadfast sentinel, a link to a past both glorious and grim. The Tower of London awaits. Come, explore its secrets and create your own memories within its timeless walls.